Okay, so the next problem in lead code we are solving is the find the highest altitude. Okay, so biker is going on a road trip, and let's say that we are starting our road trip on a flat road initially. Okay, like there is a flat road and altitude is 0. Okay, and now let's say that if there is a hill, right, we'll consider that some x meter height or something like that. Okay, so those heights, like we have a different stops. Okay, at different stops we have the altitudes given. Okay, so let's say that initially the rider started the ride on a flat road. You will be at the altitude 0 meter. Okay, and now it is being said that you will drop in the next stop. He is at the altitude -5. Okay, I mean it is like it dropped from the previous stop. Okay, like initially was 0 and it dropped to the altitude -5. So he is somewhere at below. Okay, and then to the next stop he gained 1 meter above. Okay, like it's not like he is 1 meter above from the surface, earth surface. It is like it is a reference with the previous one. Okay, he dropped to the -5 and he gained 1 meter altitude high. Okay, positive. So you'll be at -4 ideally. Okay, he is -5 to the he went to the -4 and he gained 5 more positive values. Okay, so in that case -4 plus 5 will be +1, correct? So he is at a 1 + 1 meter high. Okay, so far that is the highest altitude we are at. Okay, and now we dropped to, there is really no change. Okay, and finally it dropped to by 7 meters down. Okay, so that's what is here happening is, and finally what we need to identify here is basically at what was the highest altitude the rider was there, right? So when we did the calculation we could know that only you got a only +1 has the highest altitude, right? And then finally it dropped to -1 from 1. Okay, so now check this problem, right, what we can simply do is we can just add it, right? Like I mean we can just add the previous one and the current one, and based on that will find out the maximum altitude. That's it. So previously he was at 0 and he dropped to the current altitude will be -5, so he dropped it. Okay, previous altitude will drop to -5. We'll check if it is greater or lesser than the previous one. Okay, similarly we'll add it to the from -1 we'll add -5, we'll add 1, it will be -4. We'll check if it is -4 is greater or 0. We'll just do that calculation and finally identify the max altitude if the rider was up. That's it. Thank you.